What's up, guys? How's it going, man? Everybody doing all right? I got a special guest tonight, and my sound effects aren't working. We got a damn good show tonight. All right, tonight we're going to be talking about the trailer build for the Smittybilt Overland Gen2 tent that's been sitting in my garage for like, I don't know, 2 months, and it's finally coming together. And I appreciate all you guys tuning in. If you haven't hit the like button, we have 16 people watching. Please hit that like button. The more you hit that like button, the more people will get the notifications. So, tonight we got a special guest, Overland Sea and Fishing, which helped work on the trailer and help with the welding. And the first thing I'm going to show you is I'm going to say a big thank you to Overland Sea and Fishing. And let me see here. I'm kind of lost here. Let me get to my screen here. All right. And another guy that worked really hard doing the welding. I'm going to show you this little clip right here. All right, thank you very much for working so hard on the trailer on Friday. What happened was, at the last minute, he took the trailer over there and they welded the frame on it so I could put the trailer up high, the tent up high. So otherwise, he was coming down here and it was going to be low and I would have to get it done. So I really appreciate it. Thank you. And number one, man, I appreciate it. So now we're going to bring in, what's up, Jesse? How's it going, man? Hope trucking's doing pretty good for you. We're going to bring in Overland Sea and Fishing, and he can explain exactly the kind of stuff he did to the trailer. So let's bring him in and give him a warm applause or whatever you want to do. All right, so we'll play his little intro and then we'll bring him in.
I met you on a sunny day. Right there, you took my breath away. Young and pretty, was it just a dream? The next day you called me up. You told me I'm your little buttercup. You came over and you fell into my arms. Well, I know what I feel. Please tell me your love is real.
All right, here he is, Overland Sea and Fishing. A lot of flooding down here, last week and the week before. So I understand what you went through. Yeah, it's not You want to kind of explain exactly what you've had to go through to get the trailer done? They're saying we don't have any sound. Yeah, let me check. Hold on a minute. Oh, they're saying it's on you. Can you guys hear me and the sound is working now? Okay. All right. So we supposedly we don't have any sound on you. All right. Give me 1 second, guys, and then I'll get him back where he can sit here and explain what's going on with the trailer. So no sound on the guest. Let me all right, Jeff, go ahead and say something. All right, there's no sound. Now, Jeff, go ahead.
Okay, I should be audible.
All right. You guys in the chat, can you hear him? No sound?
Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Mic test 1 2.
But you can hear him now. There's just an echo.
There shouldn't be an echo now.
All right, give me a second. Jeff, keep talking, and
Okay.
I'll work on this. I'm going to put you on full screen. Yeah, they said we got sound now.
Okay, everything should be smooth.
All right, go ahead and repeat what you were saying because nobody heard what you were saying. So I'm
Okay.
going to put you on full screen, and then I'm going to work on this echo issue.
Okay. Thanks, everyone. Sorry about the mishap. Don't know what it is. The joy of YouTube and streaming. All right. I had located a trailer that was on my property, and I hadn't seen it, in a while, and forgot that I had a small trailer. Decided that I better get with Billy because a little bit of modifications, and that'll be just exactly what he was looking for. So, fortunately, I had gotten a hold of a friend of mine, Mr. Jim Bennett, and told him what I was doing, and he was recovering from a knee replacement. But he was able, after having his brand new 7-month-old knee, he was able to do some welding. I did a lot of the heavy parts and the lifting and the cutting and the moving and the design. This is it's going to be a really nice setup as soon as I can get down there to get that tent on the top. There's going to be a lot of modifications to the trailer because basically the tent will have a basement.
Hear that, guys? A basement for the tent? Sounds pretty cool, huh? So is there an echo on me, or is it on our guest? You guys let me know in the chat right there. Is it on me, and is the echo bearable? Oh, they said there's an echo on you. Well, that's
An echo
fine.
on me. Okay.
Yeah. I don't think it has anything to do with you. I think it's on my end, but there's not really much I could do about it, because if I mute your output, it's not going to work correctly. All
Yeah,
right.
I had my output muted a time or two.
But you guys can deal with the little echo. It's not a problem. It's bearable. All right, that's what they said. So I have no idea why it's doing that. I just looked at it and everything looks fine on my end. So anyways, guys, there's going to be a lot of things done to this trailer. So I'm going to show you the, let me find it here and show you the actual, what it looks like right now.
Result.
Yeah, what it looks like right now. Here we go. All right, that's what it looks like as is right now. We got a lot of plans to put a floor in the bottom, and I have plans to enclose the side where you can open it up, pull a cooking table out, and stuff like that. Running some solar panels and a lot of different things on it. What do you think about that, Jeff? Oh, we got no audio.
Yes, sir. I should have audio.
There you go. What do you think about that? Putting the floor and
well, that's an outstanding plan. Using some of that composite decking material will make an excellent floor, and it'll look good in at the bottom of that trailer. Some of the options that we can do is we can use a polypropylene table and build a fold down where it would literally just fold down from the side or stow away somewhere on the trailer to then attach to the side of the trailer, so you can have a little bit of preparation area for food and all the fish that we're going to be catching.
Yep, going to be catching a lot of fish, hopefully.
Yeah, catch, cook, clean, survive. Catch, cook, and clean, and survive.
Yep. And that's some of the upcoming videos that I'm going to be doing, is once we get it up there and I get some power for it and a few other things, then we'll be doing some catch and cook and survival type videos.
Yeah, I have a couple of ideas on power for that unit. There's Jackery makes some products, but I don't think it's going to be quite as capable as what we can provide for power on that unit with minimal solar.
Minimal solar?
Yeah. Also, we want to use some natural gas. Propane would work good to have some products that use propane.
You're talking about natural gas?
Yes.
Okay. I was just
like
checking.
a grill would use natural gas, propane.
Right.
Or propane accessories like Tank Hill.
Yeah, there you go. So Jeff was supposed to come down this weekend, but he's a little bit under the weather. I don't know if he looks like it or not, but
I'm a little washed out, so to speak.
Don't know if he was out in the sun too long or in the heat. But we're going to have to put it off till next weekend, which is not a big deal because I got to get the trailer tags and everything for it. But it's going to be pretty cool once it gets built. Let's see here if I got something. I have another thing to show you guys. Oh, I want to show you, a lot of you guys probably have never seen the inside of a rooftop tent. This thing's pretty sweet. It's got a big LED light, and this thing, give me 1 second. Don't be laughing at my legs, man. I know I got chicken legs. But you take one of these and hook it up to the light, and this thing will power the light right here. So from my understanding, it's a little bit too bright of a light. So people are putting other lights up there and taking that one down. I have to see once we get it up and see how bright it is. So I want to show you the actual, what the tent is all about. And this is not a cheap tent. For those of you that know about rooftop tents, they're expensive. So watch this video right here.
The all-new Smittybilt Gen2 Overlander rooftop tent is the ultimate off-road shelter and has been developed for rigorous and repetitive outdoor use. The new tent is built tough, stays dry, with a simple setup and simple teardown. Designed by enthusiasts for enthusiasts, keeping comfort and convenience as the top priority. Available in both standard and XL sizes. It's built tough, engineered for strength and maximum durability, utilizing a thick 1-inch diameter tube framing with a heavy-duty 600D riptop skin, making it the toughest we've ever created. Stay dry in the all-new Gen2 Overlander rooftop tent. The extended rainfly and waterproof polyester canvas is designed to protect from all the elements, including moisture, rain, wind, dirt, mud, and insects. Simple setup and tear down are a breeze with the new fast fold design, making it easier to open and close the tent. The new heavy-duty telescoping ladder extends all the way to the ground, allowing easy tent access. With this new tent, comfort and convenience remain top priorities. With a spacious interior and vented windows, it allows for excellent air circulation. The included mattress provides a comfortable night's sleep wherever you decide to camp. Enjoy seeing the great outdoors through the new skylight window. And when the sun goes down, illuminate the inner tent with the included LED light strip. We're so confident in the quality of the all-new Gen2 Overlander tent, we're providing an exclusive industry-best 2-year replacement warranty. Go anywhere, live everywhere with Smittybilt's all-new Gen2 Overlander tent, the ultimate off-road shelter. Learn more at smittybilt.com.
So that's pretty cool there, right? That's the actual tent that's going up on the trailer. Now it's the XL. It's not the XL version, which is, I think, sleeps 4 or 5 people. This one will sleep 3 people. Well, 2 adults and 1 child. So it's pretty nice. And what I like about it, you just pull the ladder, pull it down. When you're done with it, you just push the ladder up and leave your bedding in there. So it's going to be pretty cool. I haven't even seen it, to tell you the truth. It's still on the box. So, so what do you think about that, Jeff?
That's pretty awesome. I like the way that you included that direct ad from Smittybilt. That gives people a good idea of what we're working with here. There are just so many options with this particular trailer and rooftop tent combination. You could literally survive and self-sustain indefinitely if one wanted to.
Yeah, most of you guys don't know the story behind the tent. Jeff does, but when my son, yeah, when my son moved back to Georgia, I was faced with paying the full rent here. And at that time, I was working part-time. Well, I've never really worked part-time except for like 4 weeks. I was only working 20 hours a week. And that was right about that time. And so I was trying to figure out how I was going to pay for this whole entire house on my own. And so I was like, you know what? I need to buy a rooftop tent because at worst I can live in it, take a shower at work. And, you know, that's one of the reasons why I bought it. Another reason why I bought it was I eventually want to actually start fishing different places in Texas and then eventually hit the whole United States and just live out of my tent and my Jeep. And that is my goal. Right now, with work, I work about 50 hours a week, and I finally got moved to days. I don't work at night anymore, as of right now. So, I also got a roommate too, so I don't have to live in a tent. But that's one of the reasons why I bought it, guys. I mean, I know it sounds stupid, but, you know, I was really worried there that I wasn't going to be able to pay the bills. And
well, it doesn't sound stupid when you're preparing for the worst.
Yeah. Yeah, and plus everything that's been going on, as you guys know, with the country, the president, and all the stuff that's going on. Speaking of that, it's been probably about 4 months. I have not had a Coca-Cola in over 4 months. I haven't had any caffeine at all in 4 months. And one of the reasons why I quit was it's just a lot of things when a company becomes political that I don't agree with. So I try not to support their products or anything like that. But I'm going to show you this little clip here. If I can find it. Give me 1 second. There it is right there. Look at him showing off his lure. But this is one of the reasons why I don't drink Coca-Cola anymore. Check it out. I usually don't get political on the channel, man, but I just freaking had to do that. With everything that's going on in the world and all the craziness, and we have a president that can't even talk like me. But I have an excuse. I have headphones on and I get the feedback in my ears. He doesn't have an excuse. But anyways, whoever you voted for, that's up to you. I just wanted to show you the reason why I don't drink Coca-Cola anymore. Plus, it's bad for you guys. It's bad for you. My sister still drinks them though. What about you, Jeff?
I will occasionally drink a Coke Zero Sugar. But I tell you what, regular Coke is quite good for marinating. You can marinate steak in that for just a little bit. It's quite good for that.
Yeah.
So as far as my plans are to come down, my idea is to arrive Thursday late, and so I can get a good Friday start so I can look for any parts that we might be missing for the trailer and or the bracketry, because I'm going to have to customize that because it's designed to go on to circle racks, rooftop racks that are round, not angled. So that will give me a day that I can attain the products I need from the proper stores. And who knows, we may be able to do a field test or a road test on the whole setup come Saturday.
Right. Now remember, I don't have a plate. I don't know how they are about that down here. I mean, I hardly see cops around here.
But that's not the point. I think that you'll be able to get the plate one day next week. If nothing else, we'll get the documentation done on Friday. Like I had mentioned, that's why I'm coming down early. and that way I can take the product down to the tax office and get it registered.
Oh, okay.
Or we can do it at lunch on Friday.
Yeah, it takes a lot longer than lunch. It takes the last time. Yeah, I mean, you have to wait, pick a number, and wait for your number to be called. And I think I was down there probably 2 hours.
You was down there. You told me 2 hours.
Yeah,
it was really a little longer than that.
Yeah,
but that's the plan, is to arrive Thursday evening, get everything unloaded and ready, and then I can look at what we need. You can help me unbox that, and then go to work Friday morning, and I can get.
Right. Oh, went to the wrong screen there. That's what's bad about having this.
Welcome back.
Yeah. I'm not a professional streamer, guys. I don't have a crew behind me. I had to do all this today. It took me, I don't know, I started working on it at 7:30 this morning and got done with it probably about 4:30. Just what you've seen so far has taken me almost all day to create. So it's not easy doing the streams. Right.
I do have a couple of shout outs.
You do?
Shout out to everybody in Bucaramanga, Colombia. Our friend Jim Bennett for helping me get that trailer, the very hard part, done. And actually, the Texas Beach Bum, he gets a special shout out because he's going to be putting together some pretty awesome content.
Yeah, I can't wait, because when the fish ain't biting, it looks like I'll be cooking crabs.
Well, not only that, you'll have vegetables and stuff, so I guess we can always cook a pot of beans.
Yep. I can't wait to see my sister. You still in the chat there? She's the one that wants to bring a cooler full of steaks and all kinds of stuff. I told her she can't do that. She's got to rough it like we do.
Well, no, when she comes, she can buy all the steak she wants.
She just can't eat it.
we have to eat it. And for the channel, she can't eat any.
Yeah, she's going to have to catch her own food. That's the way it works, sis. But everything's going pretty good. Let's take a look at the surf. Let me bring up the surf here and see how the surf is. Give me 1 second to pull it up. All right, see if I remember how to do this. Nope. Give me 1 second. For some reason, my desktop ain't working. There we go. That is the surf as of right now. You see how rough it is, guys? It's pretty damn rough. Looks like there ain't a whole lot of people on the beach neither. But it's really hard to fish when it's that rough right there. Looks like the current's running, what, to the east? So one of the reasons why I didn't go out there and try today was because of this right here. All right, let me get you back on the main screen. All right, there we go. So once we get the trailer built up, I still have to get quite a few products. And I may be able to pull some of those up real quick. But I've got to get a lot of stuff. I'd say probably about $4 grand worth of stuff. I thought I put it all on my wish list on Amazon. Let me see here, shopping list. All right. Give me 1 second to pull that up now. There we go. As you see, I got quite a shopping list here. So this right here is one of the very first things I am going to get. And you could see the price on this. I mean, $1,319 for this thing. And that's going to keep my food cold. And it's got a freezer and everything. So I'm going to have to pick that up. Then I'm going to need a a 5-gallon water bucket to go where the spare tire is right there. So that's one thing that's going to be purchased. And I was going to go with just this stove right here, just a very first stove. I have no idea how it works. I read some of the reviews, but it's fairly cheap. It's only less than $100. All right, and then I have this little flash camping backpacking stove, which I want to get. And that's around $100. Then we got, I got a lot of Jeep stuff in there. I also want to get me a little hammock. And I may get the one that goes on the Jeep up top, but I haven't decided yet. And then the rest of the stuff is, here's one that's a little cheaper. A Dometic. No, that's actually the same price, but that's what I'm going to get right there. You can see it. So there is a lot of stuff I still have to get. And I was looking at, oh, and here's a battery I was looking at, but that thing's $300. Also, I was looking at some 12 and 13 foot rods right here. I don't know if I'm going to try them out or not, but you never know, man. I want to probably get one, see if I like it or not. All right, so what do you think about all that stuff, Jeff? I'm trying to get him to turn his mic on.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go, man. Okay.
The long rods, if you're surf fishing, I can see the benefits with that. Some of the products that you are looking at are designed for backpacking. We have to remember that we have a trailer and we have places that we can put totes and security lockers and other things that will allow us to tote a larger, like an RV stove. So you don't spend a lot of money on a little tiny jet boil when you can have a 2 or 3 burner stove that you can cook your vegetables as well as a couple of other items.
Yeah. So Stephen Reynolds says Billy's starting to be high maintenance. Yeah, I guess I am, man. I still have not paid the tent off yet. I'm still waiting on my IRS money so I can pay that damn thing off. But yeah, I'm hoping with this setup that's being built that it will take my YouTube channel to the next level. I don't know if some of you guys
got a YouTube. It will.
Yeah. I don't know if some of you guys have a YouTube channel or not, but it's a lot of hard work. Just like I was telling you on this stream here, it's taken me all day just to put the little content that I put up here for you guys all day long. So it's a lot of work. When I create a video, it takes me all day, or at least a good part of the morning up to about noon to shoot it. And then it takes me another 12 hours to edit. So it's not an easy job. So the next level is going to be actually pretty fun. Camping, cooking. I don't have to come home and then just come home. When I come home, put the trailer in the garage and edit the video and put it up. And my sister says, keeping my steak on it too. Cooking my steak on it too. Yeah. You can bring some steak.
Don't forget my ribeyes.
Yeah. Well, we're going to be cooking fish, whatever we catch. And if I have the luck that I've had in the past couple months, then we ain't going to be eating nothing but crabs that are running around the beach.
I promise, if I come down there, I'll show you how to fish, sir.
Oh, okay. Did you hear that? Show me how to fish?
Yeah. Yeah, I was coming, like I say, I was coming this weekend, and I was going to teach you how to fish, too. But as it turned out, I had a little bit of Montezuma's revenge.
Yeah, you had a little bit of revenge there, right?
Yeah. What it sound like?
What's it sound like?
Yeah.
Let me get past the foghorns here. It sounds like this, guys.
That's why I look pale as a ghost compared to you.
Yeah. Also appreciate the donation there, the super chat, Jeff. Really appreciate it, man. I'd play you some music, but my keys aren't working over here.
Well, your fishing rod played some pretty good music in the intro there.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Speaking of that, let me get back here and grab that.
Yes,
thing.
indeed. Let's look at that. Nice legs.
Yeah, I almost put it up in a ceiling fan. Oh, great.
That'll make it shorter.
Yep.
Did it break?
No, I just got stuck onto the carpet here. This little black carpet. But anyways, let me go to a full screen on me here. There we go. A couple of weeks ago, I fell on the jetties and I actually bent this bail here. So I had to get a new one and replace it. And now I'm having an issue where this is kind of loose, and I don't think it's from the fall, and it won't tighten up at all. So I don't know what's going on with this, but so far it seems to be working. It's just this is loose. Now it's tight, but now it's not. So I don't know what's going on with this, but this is my favorite Pen Battle 3. I think it's I don't know what it says on it. It's either 4,000. No, it's a 5,000. Pen Battle 3 5,000, and the one over there is a 6,000 that my sister actually bought. All right, let me get back here. Get back to the screen. There we go. All right, so I fixed the bail on it. I just have a loose little handle there. So I don't know what's causing that. So anything else you want to talk about your channel or anything like that?
Yeah, I wanted to take the opportunity to apologize. I have some subscribers on Overland and Sea Fishing. Like I say, the flooding and the water and the weather, there was just a lot of excuses to not make a video. Seems like that's the difference between the seasoned YouTubers and the new YouTubers such as myself.
All right. We get back to the screen. All right. So I haven't had a guest on the channel for a while. I think you were my last guest that was on the channel. So I'm not used to doing these keys back and forth and stuff like that.
Well, I should have kept talking though, but I try not to just continue to dominate the channel. I know this is it's new for me, and I appreciate the opportunity to get experience with YouTube, and I appreciate all the help, Billy, that you've been to me and inspiration to setting up my own channel.
Yeah. So what of some of the stuff that you're going to be doing on your channel?
Well, I enjoy working on projects. That's, I think, where you enlisted me to get this trailer going for you. I'm always working on boats is one of my favorite things. I work on vehicles, four-wheel drives, and motorcycles. And recently sold a couple of motorcycles that I tinkered with over the months, and that's how I afford my YouTube channel. I do have some cameras, some GoPros, and a Mavic Mini. I'm bringing that with me to Corpus Christi when I come down the end of the week. Hopefully we can get some footage for Overland and Sea Fishing, my fishing channel, with the drone.
Now, once you get the footage, that means you got to edit it.
Yes, indeed.
What's your
I'm
experience?
not the edit master as you are.
So what's your experience on editing?
I downloaded the program. I played with it quite a bit, and it is definitely a challenge. And I actually downloaded the mini tool, Movie Maker. That was a little bit easier to work with because I edited some film, but it takes 30 minutes of video would probably take someone 6 hours to edit properly.
Yeah. So
Now, as far as doing fishing, yes, there's definitely going to be catch, cook, and clean. I'm going to tour rivers, and definitely during the sand bass season to show the fun of white bass fishing along the Nolan and Brazos River near Lake Whitney.
yeah, when Jeff's talking about the mini drone, I'm gonna show you guys exactly what it looks like. He's the reason why I had to buy one, because he couldn't have one before I had one. Come on.
Oh, no, of course not.
No, that ain't gonna work.
That wouldn't be civil.
No, but this is the mini drone that he's talking about. It's right in the palm of your hand. I mean, it's small. Let me get this thing open. This is actually my favorite little drone. The only problem is it's real windy in Corpus, so it's really hard to use this one. But you can see how small it is. It's pretty damn small. Get back to the main screen. There we go. But Jeff was talking about buying one, and I didn't have the money to buy one, but I figured out how to buy one. I do that a lot. When I don't have the money, I figure out how to buy things and get it. But this thing is freaking amazing. It takes just as good video as my big expensive one, the Mavic Pro 2, or no, Mavic Pro. I don't have the 2 yet. I want it, but can't afford it. All right.
So fishing is definitely what the channel, fishing and overlanding with different four-wheel drive vehicles. And now we'll be using Kawasaki KLR adventure bike. It's a motorcycle that's dual sport, can be used on trails, but it is also street legal.
Anything else that you're gonna do on your channel?
Yeah, we're traveling. Do have a camper that will be pulling around, doing different adventures. Of course, this one has air conditioner, so it'll be a little different than the adventure of the rooftop tent.
Yeah. I am, what do you guys think about me going across the country, all over the United States, fishing in different states at different places, and living out of the rooftop tent in my Jeep? What do you think about that? Put it in the comments there. Let me know what you think. You think it'd be good for the channel? You think I can handle it? Or do you think it is bad news, man? Just stay where you're at. So let me know in the chat over there what you think. What do you think about it, Jeff?
Well, I think that traveling is one thing, but keeping your job so you can continue to buy products for your channel is about the smartest way to go. I would like to encourage some people to super chat Billy right now so he could kind of make some of his list come true, that he does need some of those products.
Yeah.
So feel free to super chat $100,
$5,000,
$500, $1,000. In fact, I will super chat 100 if someone else will. Right now, I'll super chat $100 if someone else right afterwards. because Billy's buying this trailer. All this stuff come out of his pocket. It didn't rain money.
No, I ain't got no money. Everybody thinks I got money. They see me mod my Jeep and do stuff like that. But really, guys, if you knew how I pull the strings to get some of the stuff, and it's all for the channel. It's not just for me to have. It's for me to grow my YouTube channel. I spent a lot of money on YouTube. On cameras, I don't even want to go into that. But this system alone right here was built specifically to edit videos. You know, I used to edit videos back here on the, you see that notebook right there? That's an Alienware. It's almost the top of line notebook. I put some extra SSD cards in it, extra RAM. And I used to edit from that all the time, and I still do. When I go out of town and I need to edit a video, then I'll use that. But after using this system, no, man, that's a pain in the ass. But you know, I don't have a lot of money. I really don't. Some of you may think I do, but I don't. I pull strings. I go into debt, which I shouldn't, which I'm trying to get out of right now. So that's why I'm working a lot. You know, I get like 20 hours overtime each paycheck, and that's going towards paying for all the stuff I got. Also, you want to say something, Jeff?
Yeah, I was going to say that I try my best to support the channel as much as possible. And in the price of this trailer, you know, I'm not giving it to the beach bum. He's actually paying a great portion of the cost of it. And there's additional costs that I incurred for the steel and the welding, and we'll work that out down the road. But he carries his own weight as far as the purchases he makes. He makes a lot of sacrifices. But yeah. That's what it takes, because the type of people that I've known from YouTube, Billy is exceptional as to the fact that he needs the views, he needs more subscribers, and I'm on the phone with him sometimes going over parts and things that we're doing on the side, trying to get this channel up and running even better. And I hear people walk up, hey, my wife watches your channel, my son watches your channel. And I'm sure that's one of the things that drive Billy to really do a great job on his videos.
Yeah, and I'm not doing this to become famous or anything like that. I'm doing it because I enjoy doing it. It's actually fun to edit videos. Take all the footage that you get during the day, and then you come home, you don't have the music, you don't have anything set up, and then you build a story from what you got. That's what I enjoy to do. For example, my son's got a huge YouTube channel, right? He hates to edit videos. He hates it with a passion. He pays people to edit his videos. Now, I don't know what he's doing now, if he's doing them on his own, but he hates to edit. I love creating a story. That's where I get creative, and that is what I enjoy. That's why I do YouTube. It's not for the money.
Billy, yeah. Look what Michelle did there. She said she would get murdered by Tim if she did 100. So I'll tell you what, keeping up with the Hackett's, I'll put 20 more on there.
There you go. Thank you, sis. Appreciate it. You see, you need to get rid of Tim.
Tim can get his PhD, and then he can afford it.
Yeah, actually, Tim's a good guy. He's a real good guy.
He's a great guy.
Yep. He lets her come down here all the time. Well, actually,
I don't think it's about Betty.
Yeah, as long as they've been married. If I was married to my ex-wife, I'd say, yeah, go, man. Go. I appreciate it. I don't know why it's not bringing the stuff up on the screen, but let me see if we can get it up there. No, it says Texas Beach Bum donated $60.
Hey, thank you. That might have went in my account, I hope.
Oh, John donated 35.
Outstanding.
Thank
Thanks,
you very
John.
much.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true or not because I pushed a button over here. Also, guys, I also have you can become a member of the channel for like $1.99 a month. There's like 3 different packages. And all that money that I make off that goes directly on the stuff that I'm doing right now.
Now, aren't I a subscriber?
Yeah, you're a member. Yep.
Yeah, a member to the channel there, and I think I pay the top fee, right?
I don't know. I think you do, but I think there's one for $1.99, one for $4.99.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why. If you watch the videos honestly, like and subscribe, and if you become a member, you get to see a little bit of special perks. You get to see videos before they're actually published. You get access to archive videos. Is that correct?
Yeah, there's over 110 videos that are in there, and I keep adding to it. But my plan for members is actually give away my fishing spots. Everywhere I fish where I catch some serious fish, I'm going to actually make a video for you guys that are members. And that includes when I go to Houston, when I go to Austin, when I go to Dallas, everywhere that I fish I know some really good places north of Austin that are really good.
That'll be a great selling point once you start catching fish.
Yeah. And, once I start catching fish. But anyway, with that $1.99, you get a special emoji like my sister's got in the chat, which I believe it tells you how long you've been a member. And as you become like a year member, it changes each and every time. And I plan on adding more to that, but there's a lot of stuff that's coming. Once I get the Overland tent set up and everything built, I have more time to focus. And another thing too is a lot of the members will get to see the video 24 hours in advance before it comes out to the public. So that's another good thing.
I'd like to point out that I do have some very interesting minimalistic recipes that will make some fantastic cuisine in the field. Looking forward to sharing some of those. Catch, clean, cook, and provide. It's not about starving to death. We're gonna eat well.
Yeah, and what is Stephen Reynolds? Heat. I'm trying to read some of the comments here, and I appreciate the super chat. Keeping up with the Hackett's and Max. So there's not a whole lot of commenting going on. I figured there'd be a lot of comments going on. So some people say I'm not going to make it if I go live out of my tent. I don't think my sister's saying it, one of them. So I think it would be a really good thing to see if I can do it, but I don't want to really quit my job because I got a really good job. But
don't dare quit that job.
Yeah. But see, 10 years from now, when I can retire, I'll probably be too damn old to live out a tent.
Yeah, you are older than me, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm pretty damn old.
I just had a birthday.
Yeah, so did I.
And you're still older than me.
Pretty much. Pretty much, man. Oh, I thought for a minute, that was $100.
Well, that was 100 for 100 match, and since the keeping up with the Hackett's put 20, I thought, well, I'll at least match it 20. Anybody else going to match it for 20?
Oh, okay. I see you matched it for 20. All right, I appreciate that. But shoot, man, I'm making some bucks today.
Well, what can you expect having overland and sea fishing here on and going back and forth over all the work that we're going to do for our channels and the upcoming events is amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
When do you plan on maybe after we get this trailer together having a survival catch, cook, and clean on a 2-day deal, say anywhere, for 2 days, 2 nights, and just water and what we live off the fat of the land?
I'll let you know in 1 second. I'm going to run and get something real quick, so keep them entertained. You can tell them how we're going to do it.
Go ahead. I'll make some ideas here.
All right. I'll be right back.
So how about some suggestions on put in the comments down below about what you would like to see us cook while out in a survivalist situation. We will be on the beaches and or the rivers or lakes. So put down in the comments what you think would be a great way to cook out of course, cast iron skillets, for sure. We'll be using cast iron and cooking directly on the fire, some particular things. What you got there, Billy? Don't start a fire. You're going to catch your computer on fire.
Oh, shit, dude. I don't even know if I can do it. Ooh,
there you go.
Did you see that?
Yeah, you almost burned your computer screen.
They can't see it, though.
Yeah, I saw it clearly. Watch out for my mustache.
It ain't doing it, though.
Yeah, it's doing it. Yes, sir.
See, I've been practicing with this.
Ferricidium rod, huh?
Yeah. Boy, that smells good. Reminds me of when I was back in the 80s.
Back in Nam,
sitting
right?
behind the church, sitting back there.
Easy. I thought you was going to tell us a Nam story there for a moment.
No, but yeah, I've been learning this, how to use this thing. I need to go out in the backyard.
Ferricidium, is that what it's called?
I don't know what it's called. I'd say it's my little... Do you see that?
Yeah. You're going to cause the house to catch on fire. See? You better put that out. There goes your deposit.
Yeah. All right, I'll put it down now. Ain't gonna play with that no more. But it works pretty good, so I should be able to start a fire because we can't have any matches or anything. So. Well,
I will have my lighter. You won't know about it.
We got to start it the old-fashioned way. That'd be cheating.
We'll start it with petroleum jelly and cotton balls.
Got a little magnifying glass?
We can just use a bottle of water for that.
Yeah.
Plastic bottle in the sun. You would probably be out there in the moonlight trying it, right?
Yeah, yeah. You guys,
Jeff, hey, what's up, get this fire started.
What are you using on the Jeep to help keep sand scratches off? I'm still using Adams polishes, man. Still using it. And the Jeep looks... Actually, I really think that I should quit cleaning the Jeep. Because people make comments that that's a beautiful Jeep. It looks really nice and everything. But isn't Jeep supposed to be dirty, rugged looking, stuff like that?
Yeah, if you're lazy and don't clean it.
Oh, okay. It's just every Jeep I see around here, it's always got mud, dirt, and everything on it. Mine's shiny as hell.
Well, you know what they said. It's dirty because you play with it.
Jeep 81 says cornbread, beans, fried taters, and pork chops.
And onions.
Onions, yeah. You can't forget the onions. And maybe throw in a couple of jalapenos.
Garlic, olive oil.
I don't know about the beans, though, man. I don't have beans.
I want to tell you something. I can cook beans that'll change your life. Uh-oh.
I'm sorry. I got to. Damn, that was a good one there.
Yeah. Could have actually caught my mustache on fire with that. All right. Billy, put that away. You're going to cause a fire. Next, it will be live at 7 p.m. Fire department arrives at the beach bum's house, totally engulfed.
Yeah, that would be.
Only thing you'd have is your headphones and the fire starter in your hand.
Then I'd really need some super chats, wouldn't I, to pay for everything? Deep81 says use Atom CS3 and Graphene CS3. I've yet to try that. I actually, to tell you the truth, since I've left Georgia, I've not ordered anything from Atom's polishes. Everything that I've used on the Jeep, I've got a ton of stuff out there. It's got a ceramic coating on it right now, just a spray ceramic coating. But I've always wanted to try the CS3 and the Graphene CS3. Maybe I'm trying to pay some credit card debt down, so that's one of the reasons why I haven't ordered anything. And then all the other stuff I'm paying for. But once I get some credit cards paid off, I'm going to actually put in an order and get some of that stuff. You cook the great white northern beans, not many farts, hello. Northern beans.
I cook the red beans and casserole beans, but I put little bay leaves in there, and it takes the gas away. Also, when you soak the dry beans and put just a little bit of baking soda, it takes the gas out. But I always put a little bit of country style ribs. You can buy those country style pork ribs, and you get the beans cooking for a few hours in a crock pot, and then you add the country ribs after you sear them in herbs and spices. You sear them or grill them just a little bit before you add them to the crock pot, and then you let the beans finish cooking. It will really be a good meal.
Can you guys still hear him in the chat? Is the echo gone? Let me know in the chat if you could still hear Jeff.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Test.
Well, now the echo's back.
Testing.
Hoofhearted says, can you use any of the Adams products on the tent to help repel rain? It's got a rain guard. Okay, they said the echo was gone. So, Hoof, I'll answer you in 1 second. Let me test something out because they said the echo was gone, and I actually changed something and changed it back. All right. Go ahead, Jeff. Say something.
Something very much.
All right. Can you guys, is the echo gone on him? Keep talking. Go ahead, Jeff.
There shouldn't be any echoing. I have a stream very far away that there's no echo.
All right. They're saying sounds better. All right. So
Thank you.
I figured out what it was.
Something
right
you're
there.
doing there.
Yeah. It had you monitor and output. So what it was sent it in my headphones, but apparently Streamlabs don't like that. So I turned the monitor off and they said it's gone now. Good. So everything's working good. Perfect. Let me go back to Hoofhearted. Can you use any of the Adams products on the tent to help repel rain? Well, it's got a rain. What do they call that thing, Jeff? The rain
Scotch guard. It's Scotch guarded or has some type of coating on it that makes it waterproof.
Yeah. And it also has a rain fly. I guess that's what it's called. It's got a rain fly over it. So I shouldn't have to use anything like that.
After a period of time, you'll need to retreat that after a couple of years. But being the fact that it's closed and covered when not in use, it extends the life of the coatings that are on there. I would also look back and see if it's the DuPont coating that's on there, because you may never have to retreat that.
Right. The reason why I got the Generation 2 tent was because the other one was like what do they call the Army brown? It's like a tan Army
OD
color.
green.
Well, it was more tan to me. I mean, is that what they call it?
That's the desert tan. That's the desert.
Okay. Well, this
tan.
one's gray, so this one will actually match the Jeep, and that's why I got it. Plus, they use zippers now. They don't use. I guess they were using Velcro on that tent, the first generation, and they fixed.
Yeah, I believe you're right.
Yeah, they fixed all the things that were wrong that people that reported. Now, I could have gotten the first generation for about $1,200, but I'm the type of person when I buy something, when you spend that much money on something, you want to get the best. So I ended up getting a generation 2.
We'll need to do something to the zippers to keep them lubricated.
Yeah. Frankie says, "Who's farted, LL?" Who's that, Billy? He's if you're still on her, who's farted? I hate every time I say that. I don't know. It reminds me of that.
Yeah, it reminds me of Blazing Saddles.
Yeah. He's from another detail guy. He's friends with damn, I can't believe I forgot who it is. But he runs a detail channel on YouTube where he does all kinds of different cars. He tries all kinds of different products, not just Adams. He tries everything. And damn, I can't remember the name of it. So if Who Farted, you're in here, go ahead and put his channel name in the chat so everybody will know. But yeah, I still use Adams polished products. And I'm gonna continue using it. To me, it's the best stuff on the market, I think. All right.
I usually use McGuire's products, and I also use a product called New Finish. It's in an orange bottle. The New Finish product, it's a conundrum with me because it says no rubbing and no buffing right there on the label, and I just wonder how the heck are you supposed to put this thing on if you don't rub it or buff it? It's a real strange thing that they would say no rubbing, no buffing. Or you just hold the bottle up near the paint to put it on?
Yeah, but after
somebody comment on that.
Yeah, so I put, that's it, Hoof, Fab Automotive Detailing. So I put his link in the chat if some of you guys want to check out his channel. If you got a car, you need to check out his channel because he does Turtle Wax, Adams, McGuire's, pretty much every detail product you can imagine he tries out. And he gives you an honest review if it's good or not, worth the money. So I highly recommend that channel if you want to get your vehicle or your boat or something looking real good. I just always stick with Adams because it's just, to me, I've used just about everything, and to me, it's the best.
Now, what I think it's neat is you are using Adams, and you have labels with Adams products on it, including on your microphone. But you always purchase these products. I've never known them to provide you with any products. These are actually products that you purchase.
Yeah. And they've never even, there's another Adams thing. Where's it at? There it is. Yeah, over on the wall. They have not even given me, there's nothing I've gotten free. Not even a
sticker.
A sticker. Nothing whatsoever. And I have a lot of respect for the guy that owns the company, from where he came from and how he started out. He actually started detailing bicycles when he was a kid. So the story is unbelievable. But then again, like Fab Automotive, he's gotten free stuff, but he's a detail channel. I've never been a detail channel, yet I do detail videos. Well, I did on my 1LE, but not enough for companies to start sending me products. I mean, I wish they would, but I spent so much money at Adams, it's unreal. So, but I can vouch for Adams polishes. It's really good stuff. Oh, look at this. Jeep says, Jeep 81, I got into Adams from some dude named Z Outlaw 2 red Camaros ago. Yeah, man. Sometimes I miss those Camaros, man. I really do.
Yeah, you need a rooftop tent on a Camaro.
Yeah. Wouldn't that would probably get 1 million views.
That would get 1 million views, especially if you made the Camaro 4-wheel drive.
All right. Keeping up with the Hacketts. Bring your convertible Camaro down when you come down, and we'll fit you up with your tent. I told her she's going to need a tent, because I don't know if she wants to sleep in a tent with her brother. First thing she said, she goes, "Are you gassy?" I said, "I don't know. I'm sleeping."
Well, after my bean conversation,
yeah.
No, there's going to be a lot of bay leaves put in our beans when I cook them.
What does bay leaves do?
Takes the gas out.
Michelle, keeping up with the Hackett, you know how many views that would bring in to my channel? I think we need to install
We'd
one.
need to, you would need to queue up the bean scene of Blazing Saddles.
Yeah. Frankie says, my brother-in-law just had the works done on his 2021 Durango SRT. Ceramic coated everything, wheels, calipers.
Wow.
On the nose and windows tinted, $5,000. Ouch. Could never. They'll stick with wax. Or no, he says I'll stick with wax.
That's a whole lot of bottles of turtle wax.
Yeah. And Hoof says, can you put a product on the trailer itself to help with the cleanup? You could do some videos on that. Yeah, I'm sure Adam's got some products. Now, the ceramic spray that I so highly talked about when I had my 1LE, you could literally, well, I have it on a Jeep right now. And when it rains, the Jeep hardly gets dirty. And take it out to the beach. A lot of times I just have to rinse it down. So you could probably use the ceramic spray on the trailer because it's not going to be sitting outside for a long period of time. So yeah, Adams has some products to use. Yeah, my sister's saying nope. You'd have the coolest Camaro ever, I'll tell you that. So let's see what she says. What kind of tent you gonna get? Keeping up with the Hacketts. My IG Instagram page has 23K followers, and I'm sponsored by The Last Coat, but Adams is all I use on my personal stuff. Yeah, you think they would send you like a little gift box, Adams, for having 23K followers. Oh, my sister says a big one. She's going to get a big tent, and you watch the tent she gets, she's going to have her husband pick it out. And that thing is probably going to be cheap, and it's going to be hard as hell to put up.
It's going to take all of us to put it together.
Yeah, it's going to take everybody to put it together. Ain't that right, sis?
And like a 12-pack.
Yeah, and a 12-pack. The reason why I got the rooftop tent is because all you do is pull the ladder, and it just unfolds, and then when you're done, boom, fold it up. What is it, 5 minutes? That's about all it'll take. My sister will still be over there going, taking the poles down. There goes the top part flying into the dunes. Oh, my sister says she's going to pick it out. Okay. That ought to be interesting there. Yeah, if you let Tim do it, you'll be getting a $40 Walmart special.
So are you still using Streamlabs to edit?
Who, me?
Yes.
No,
everybody else that...
Well, Streamlabs is what I use to stream with. What I use to edit is Premiere Pro.
Premiere Pro.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's what I use to edit, and I use Adobe Photoshop to create the thumbnails and stuff like that.
Now, is that a Pen Battle 3 over your left shoulder?
Yeah, that's two of them. One's a 5,000 and the other one's a 6,000.
How long is the 5,000 or 6,000 rather?
The 6,000 is 7 foot 6, I believe. It's a little bit longer than mine. Mine's, I believe, 7, somewhere
Well,
around
you
there.
know, on the right in front of the reel, it says the weight of the lure. If you'll balance that weight of that lure to what the rod calls for, you'll get your maximum cast distance if you have the right weight of line as well.
I'm using on mine, I used 20-pound braided. On the other one, there's actually, I don't know what's on there. My son had that put on there. I want to say it's 30-pound mono, and they both cast really well. Mine, you could whip a lure, I mean, all the way, a long ways out there. It's pretty good casting pole, I think. I like them.
That's good. That I'm just the 15-foot surf rod just every time I've used a long rod, it's just been nothing but in the way. Including crappie rods. I mean, it's like you're using a cane pole.
Really?
Yeah, it just you find yourself just it's in the way of everything.
Yeah, I was going to try. I'm just going off of what I watch on videos and talk to a couple people out on the beach that have like 12-foot rods, and they're swearing by them, saying they could cast them so far, you know. But with those ones back there, man, I could get them out there. Just ask my sister; she'll tell you they go a distance. They're all talking about. I don't know if they're talking about me having a washer and dryer in a tent or my sister in a full kitchen, full bath. That's funny.
Well, the kind of neat thing is you do have a patio. There's a patio on the back of that trailer. You can see that it's about a 1.5 foot little area that will be at the edge of the back part of the trailer. Can you pull up a picture of that trailer?
Yeah. Give me 1 second. I'll try to pull one up.
Yeah, the reason I put those uprights toward the front is to have a little extra room in the back if he wants to add a rack for bicycles or motorcycles or dune buggies. I don't know. There's an extra little area that sticks out behind the rear part of the tent, which will be to the rear of the trailer, that he can easily access totes or whatever he wants to put in there.
All right, let me bring it up real quick.
Okay.
I wish my damn keys were working, but they're not working. There we go, right there. So you can go ahead and talk about it if you want.
be stored inside the trailer and then attached anywhere on the outside of the trailer.
Oh, well, you guys telling me you couldn't hear what he was saying? I don't know if I guess when I switched to that screen, that doesn't make any sense.
I know, but can you hear me now?
Yeah, they can hear you now. So go ahead and
I'm tired from talking so much.
I know. Did you guys hear any of that? Somebody said I hear crickets.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh no, the roommate got him. Oh, let me go back and read. Please get some from Jeep 81 graphene detail spray, graphene tire shine, and CS3 with graphene. You stop with everything else. Adam has their new fold-up buckets you will need on the new trailer. Yeah, they. Uh-oh, where'd he go?
I'm back.
You knew I was going to do that. All right. But anyway, I've got so much Adam's product in there. I'm trying to use it all up because there's probably, I want to say $2,000-$3,000 worth of Adam's stuff in there. I've got it by the gallons, and I've been trying to use that up before I actually buy some. But I'm worried that I'm going to buy the CS3 graphene and all that stuff, and I won't use the other stuff. So that's why I haven't gotten it yet, really. Does it have solar panel and power hookup from Hoof Hearted? It will. Yeah.
Yes.
It will.
If you can pardon me, I'm going to show you a solar panel I'll be bringing down. If you can excuse me for one moment, I'll step away.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. You can step away. All right, let me get back to the main cam. It's a damn good show, right? Anybody know who that comes from? This is a damn good show. Be the first in the chat, and I'll send you a donut to say who that comes from. My sister, you should know where that comes from. But anyways, guys, I appreciate the super chats. It makes it worthwhile and worth my time when I worked all day to actually make a little bit of money. You know, it's the streaming. You know, I used to stream every Saturday, and it would take me 2 to 3 days to build the content and stuff like that. And I still worked full time. So I appreciate the super chats. And like I said about the becoming a member of the channel, you're going to get access to about 110 videos. And you're also going to get, everywhere I fish, where I'm catching a lot of fish, you're actually going to know the location. I'm going to show you on Google Maps and everything like that. So let's get back to Overland Sea and Fishing. See what he's got there. Let me put him on full. There you go. You ready?
Okay, that's Overland and Sea Fishing.
Overland and Sea Fishing. I forget the N. You might have to turn your background off because we can't see it. Let him turn his background off. It's a nice house though, man.
Thank you very little.
So we couldn't see that product at all.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Let him turn his background off.
Okay. Are you able to display a screen of something? If I were to tell you about a product, can you search it and display it on your screen?
Yeah, but the last time I went to a screen where you were talking, they said they couldn't hear it. So
okay, can everybody hear me now?
They're a little slow. Most of them are like 80-year-olds in the chat. It takes them a while to chat. They're like,
did you hear that, Michelle?
They're like finger picking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything come in from the chat yet. Let me see here. Oh, yep, they can hear you.
Okay. Give me 1 second, please. Please stand by.
Oh yeah, who farted? Hodge twins. My sister said Hodge twins. Yeah, you're right. You could mount some batteries under the trailer and use the solar panel to keep the batteries charged.
Most definitely.
That's the idea that Jeff came up with, because I was going to buy the Jackery generator and the solar panels, and that's about $2,300 for that.
Yeah, I'd rather you give me the $2,300 and I'll provide you the $1,000 worth of other products.
Yeah. It'd probably take me 2 years to come up with the money for the Jackery.
Okay, I'm going to bring up this. It's the solar 2.5 watt solar battery charger and maintainer made by NOCO. It's called the NOCO X Connect. Pardon me while I look away. But this particular product is very affordable, and it can be hooked up either by suction cup onto the windshield of the vehicle or to the side of the trailer. It's just a very easy product to use, but it can be used by a permanent mount, or it can be used by a quick connect alligator clip. Pardon me for looking away, because I'm looking at this product.
Yeah, I don't think they mind at all. I'm always looking away. I'm looking over here, looking over there. But anyway, let me so yeah, it's gonna have solar, and we're gonna be running it off batteries and stuff like that. And it's gonna have a shower. That's what the 5-gallon water thing is. It's gonna be mounted to the spare tire, or actually it can mount right to the trailer. I keep thinking that the rooftop tent's gonna go on the Jeep, which was my original plan, but I'd have to have the top down because I got 2 exposed racks up there that I bought to carry the kayaks. And man, was that a freaking wreck. Wasn't it, Michelle? The kayaks. That was a freaking nightmare. Get some good deep cycle batteries if you do. Yeah, plan on it.
Yeah, I was looking at some of the Optima batteries. I've used onboard chargers. In fact, I have a 3-bank charger that we could use while you have it at home. I have a couple of 2 banks. I'll bring a couple of those with me when I come down. That way, when you arrive in the garage, you just plug in the trailer. But you would be totally self-contained if you had your own power, and it doesn't have to be done by a Jackery that will only last for so many watts for a very few amount of hours, maybe not even overnight.
Right. I'm going to show you guys something else too. Let me bring that picture back up and then switch to that screen. Okay. As you see them right here, the tires, those are getting replaced. I'm putting the same size tires that I have on my Jeep, and was trying to find the same exact rims, but we're having a hard time finding those. And what we're going to do is we're going to flip the axle, and yeah, you guys let me know if you can see or hear Jeff talking while we're looking at this picture. So, can you guys hear Jeff? You still have yours, Michelle? What, your rims? So everybody can hear Jeff? Jeff, they can't hear you. Nope. Yeah, they can't hear you. Let me put you back on the main screen, and then you can...
Okay.
I don't know why they can't hear you. All right, go ahead now.
Okay, on the trailer, you can see on the opposite side how the axle is on top of the leaf spring. And this is a round axle. So what we're going to do when I get there with it, I'm going to take the axle and put it underneath the leaf springs. So that'll give that particular setup about a 3.5-inch lift.
Yeah.
Which will give us the opportunity to either put an adapter and spacer and add any type of wheel we want to put on there.
Yeah, so what he's talking about, I'll show you. We go back to that picture. Is you can see how the leaf springs are down here. We're actually going to flip the axle, which will raise it, what, 4 inches, 3 or 4 inches? And then we're going to be running the same size tires and rims what's on my Jeep on the actual trailer.
About a 3.5-inch lift, if not 4.
Yeah. So that's what we're planning on doing, because I got to have things almost matching, and then I'll be able to use my spare.
There's more than matching. It makes sense, Billy, because you have a spare that's mounted on the Jeep that would then be usable for either the Jeep or the trailer. It makes sense.
Yep, it does, because I really don't want to carry 2 spares. So that will work out really nice. So how long we been streaming? Has it been an hour and a half, 2 hours, almost 2 hours?
Wow, it seems like just a few minutes.
Yeah. I don't know if we're live on Facebook. I think we are, because I've gotten people from Facebook over, so I don't know. But let me see here. He sounds good now. All right.
Thank you.
Hoofhearted said maybe down the road you can get a little inverter generator. Those things are really quiet. Some of them run off propane. Yeah, as long as I don't blow myself up. But propane.
Yeah, but I tell you about people that run generators. They're not your favorite neighbors if you're camping near them.
Yeah, that's true as well. But
it takes the whole solitude of being out in the wilderness. It just really takes that away. I think that people can get a little bit closer to being back to the basics and following the weather when they camp. I think that's the key thing. And that's why I say, come this fall, my channel is going to be really activated by the spawning of the different fish that run in our local lakes and rivers, as well as what the brackish waters of the bays down south.
I will hold you to that this fall. You guys will see a video this fall.
Well, I want to tell you, I have a location where I'm going to invite you up to my property, and we're going to go out using all of my equipment. All you need to do is bring a couple of your items, but I'll have everything we need, because the difference between saltwater and freshwater fishing is vast.
Yeah, and I only have a little bit of freshwater stuff. That the only reason why I got it is because fishing up at Granger Lake, but I don't have a whole lot of freshwater stuff at all.
Well, you'll be bringing the trailer with the rooftop tent. I'm sure there will be some other work that we will do on the tent while you're here. I wanted to add some lighting, some LED lighting that you can walk up and flip a switch, or even have a remote control, and then provide even different colors of lighting, red and green and clear white.
Yeah, we can make it look like a lowrider. Be camping out
well, it's
there.
Not so much lowrider as it is just functional, and it'd be very necessary to be able to not have to have a headlight on or a flashlight doing your work.
Yeah. And sis, you can bring your Trump flags and we can mount them, boom, right on the sides of the tent.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
At least you know you're safe down here on the beach with Trump flags. That's a good thing. So she says it's not on Facebook that I see. Yeah, I haven't done it in a while, but I set it up to stream there. But I don't know why. I just seen a couple people from Facebook on here. Yeah, my sister says, heck yeah. So I don't have any more content to show. Let me just check and make sure. Show that.
Hey, do you have a video that I sent you of that river fishing trip?
Uh,
Or does that require setup?
that I don't know. Give me a second. I'll see if I try to.
It's in your email.
All right, let me
It'll
see.
say catching crappie.
Let me check real quick. Get to it. Oh, while we're doing that real quick, I wanted to mention on Fab Automotive Detailing, this is his actual channel right here. So he's got a lot of different videos on just about every kind of product you can imagine. So this is his channel here. Yeah. And let me go check my email real quick and I'll put it back on. If you you got anything else you want to talk about? Like,
Sure.
all right, go ahead and I'll try to find that.
Billy don't really know much about this boat that I'm working with right now, but I'm currently working with about a 19-foot aluminum bass boat, and it's got a 115 Yamaha motor. Trying to see if I can't get him hooked up with a boat. Don't know how well it will work, but it does have paint. It is a powder coated boat, so it just rinse it every time you use it. And the Yamaha motor's definitely set up for saltwater use, and that would really cause the channel to take off. But where is he going to park it? That's the question.
Yeah, I would probably I'd probably put the boat in here and put the other setup inside a storage shed or something.
Well, also though, it's got a cover on it, so it would be easy to put a cover over that and just park it in the driveway if it weren't in the way of your roommate.
Are you kidding me? In Corpus Christi, it'd be stolen within a day. It would.
By the way, I do have a very small tracker that we will use on that trailer. So if it does come up missing, we will locate it.
Yeah, but it's not going to come up with missing because it's going to be in my garage the whole time. I'm not leaving it anywhere. I'll tell you that.
That's a great idea.
So let me see. Is this the video that you're talking about right here? Let me get to it.
Well, it says crappie on it.
Oh, it says crappie?
It's the one that says crappie.
All right, give me 1 second. I'll try to find it. You know what email you sent it to?
Info.
Oh, you did?
Info at Texas Beach Bum.
All right, let me see. I'll try to find it real quick. Oh, there we go, right there. Nope, that's not it.
In the subject, it should say crappie somewhere in there.
And you sent it to info?
Today, yes.
Yeah, let me see here. Crappie.
And then I tell you, it might be at Blue Bond.
All right, let me check that one.
In fact, I think that's the one it was because it No, I sent it to info, I believe, because it came from the Overland account.
Okay. Yeah, I don't. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not finding it yet.
I took that out of the editing program is where I found that.
Give me 1 second, see if I can.
Okay. Yeah, this trailer setup, we can put PVC drainage pipe with caps on each end and mount it to that trailer that can be locked, and we can put fishing rods inside the those tubes. They can also be used for pressurizing and putting water in for toting to be on the trail if you need water and have a little pressure, and you can use it as a shower just as it sets. And the sun and the heat will keep it at a temperature that you can that will be comfortable in which to shower or use for potable water.
All right. I can't find it for some reason.
Okay, if you'll give me 2 seconds, I'll double check the send status on that, and I'll resend. Inbox.
All right, I'm fixing to put a link in here. I'm gonna show you guys something. All right, so let me get to desktop 2. All right, this is my current portfolio on Robinhood. As you can see, if you would have looked at my community section the other day, I think I posted at 1,700 and something that I had on here. Yesterday, I was all the way to 2,233.45 right there, and it's been going down. So right now, currently, I'm at 1997.05. You can see over here, I've got some Litecoin, Dogecoin, Bitcoin, and I never get this right, Ethereum, that. So I put a link if anybody's interested. I mean, you could put $20 in here and buy some Doge and maybe double or triple your money by Monday or Tuesday. Now, it's no guarantees. I just figured I would share that. You also get a free stock, or a couple free stocks, I believe, for signing up. But that is my current portfolio on Robinhood. It says today I'm minus 168, 169 right now. But overall, I'm plus $102. And today's return minus 192. So you see my average cost, and I have 7,740.42 on Doge, and then I have a half of Litecoin, stuff like that. Let me see here. Welcome, James. What happened? Something good happened? Sis, I don't see anything. Let me get you back on the main screen here. All right, so if you're interested in maybe making a little money, now remember, it goes up, it goes down. Just stick with it, hold it as long as you can. If you put $20 in and all of a sudden you made $40 in 24 hours, I would just keep it in there because eventually this is gonna go up. That's what I think. So I'm not a financial advisor.
Too. I'd like to thank you for introducing me to that Dogecoin because it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. How much money have you made?
Well, I've made a considerable amount considering that I haven't had it very long, and I got into it when it was about 16 cents.
Yeah, he got into it when it was 16. See, when I started buying it, it was like 23 or 24, and I've been buying the dips, so my price has gotten down a little bit. I think it was, what was it? It was, I'm now average cost at 22 cents, but you know, I bought a few dips where it was 15, 16 cents.
Well, I'm in no way endorsing it, but I tell you, invest responsibly, but it's definitely a lot of fun, and it's not something that you should, that I'm going to be getting in and out of real quick, because as soon as you get out of it, who knows, you may have to get back in at a higher price. So I'm going to stick with what I've got because there's some changes that could be on the way that could make this a viable coin, crypto.
Yeah, it could. And it looks like it's going that way. I think Streamlabs is messed up because it just says that I subscribe to my own YouTube channel.
Cool.
So
get them numbers up.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Now I just noticed Scooby Doo.
Yeah, that was it. It come up and said Texas Beach Bum just subscribed.
Well, it was cool. At least it was Scooby Doo.
So Hoof says Billy watched Stephen Gardner on YouTube. He has some good stock tips. Yeah, I watch quite a few people. I haven't watched him. But you could ask...
Stephen Gardner?
Yeah, Stephen Gardner. You could ask Jeff, man. There was a couple times I had it keyed up to sell 2,400 shares of Doge, and I was like about ready to push the button, and I'm glad I didn't because it went up. But
yeah,
numerous times.
I think we've been kind of each other's support model on that.
Yeah, because if you hold, I mean, everybody will tell you to hold. I'm not a day trader where I sell, when it goes high and then buy the dip. I don't have enough time for that. So I just buy the dips anytime I get a chance. If it goes back down to 15, then I'll probably buy another $50 worth or something like that. What lure is that?
That's a crankbait.
Okay. Man, there was one lure that you gave me, you sent down here.
Yeah, it looked kind of like this, didn't it?
I got those. But the other ones, they look like the same thing as you just showed me. You need some damn muscles to be able to to reel those in. That was crazy.
They're deep diving crankbaits. But what they do when you crank them in, when you crank them, they dive, and then when you stop cranking it, they float back up to the top. So if you just continuously bring it in, it will drag the bottom and be very hard to pull in.
Well, yeah, they were hard to pull in.
Crank and stop, and crank and stop.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that. And I was reeling it in, and I was at Packery Channel when I did that.
You were digging a trench.
Yeah, so I ended up losing one of them at Packery.
Yeah. But you throw it, and this dives about a 3 to 4 foot diver. So you will throw it and let it hit the water, and then you'll crank it for about 10 turns, and then you'll stop, but keep your line tight.
Right.
Or put your tip down and then lift the tip up and reel it about 10 times, and then reel down and then lift it up slowly. Just a crankbait.
Stephen Reynolds says, I'm in Bitcoin for the long haul since February. Yeah, I would stay in because, I think those 4 coins that I have or that I'm invested in, I think each and every one of them are going to go to the top. I watched Ethereum go from $2,000 just Friday, $2,000 to over $3,200 in 24 hours. So I wish I was that rich where I can buy some of that, but I can't afford that. All right. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys watching. Appreciate the super chats, and going to continue working on the trailer next weekend, and then it's going to be a little while before I get a fishing video up. But once I get one up, it'll be a good one, hopefully. So hopefully the next video you see will have something to do with the tent. And maybe
got a photo bomb there over your shoulder.
Oh, I did? Who? Oh, she made some spaghetti, and that's what I'm fixing to go eat. I'm starving right now.
Make me a plate.
Yeah, if I was making spaghetti, it would come out terrible.
Billy, I'd like to take the opportunity to thank you for having me on the channel today and letting me help out with this very important project for the Texas Beach Bum channel. It's going to really be nice. It's going to be a work in progress. We're going to continue to add parts, maybe add, remove, and it's going to be quite interesting. I won't be surprised if you don't have someone ask you for a schematic.
A schematic? That would be cool. Well, I appreciate you, Jeff, for coming on. Overland, sea, and fishing. Look at that.
Overland and sea fishing.
Okay. I'm getting it wrong again.
That's okay. You're the beach bum.
Overland and sea fishing.
Sea. Overland and sea
fishing.
Yes.
That's what I just said.
We'll be overlanding and we'll be fishing on the sea and everywhere else. So thank you very much,
someday.
Billy. I appreciate you having me on. I enjoyed it.
All right. I'm going to say goodbyes here in a minute. And give me a second, guys, to pop up the screen here. And main camera. There we go. Appreciate each and every one of you guys for watching this stream and subscribing to my channel. Like I said, appreciate the super chats. Think about becoming a member of the channel. And if you need any Adams products or you need any lures, fish bites, or barbecue stuff, take a look at TexasBeachBum.com. And I'll put the link in the chat. Let me get it up here. And you guys could go check it out. Now, I wouldn't buy any of the merch right now because that's just a generic design on there. Someday I'm going to have my own logo. So I wouldn't buy any of the merch. Just buy, if you need some fish bites or you want to use some of the lures that I use or the tackle that I have it all listed there because I get a lot of people asking me, what do you use? What are you using to catch the trout or the redfish? It's all listed on this website. I just put the link in there. Appreciate you guys for watching. And oh, Jeff, are you gonna rhino line the trailer? No, he said no, not at this time. He's going to yeah. So he said it's a great idea. Actually, I thought I canceled him, but are you? Where are you? I can't seem to find you. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to cancel you out, and then I'll talk to you in about 20 minutes or so. All right. All right. So there we go. But anyways, appreciate everything you guys have done for the channel. Like I said, if you need some tackle, run over to TexasBeachBum.com. If you want to become a member of the channel and see some of the other videos that I put up and get access to the fishing spots that I know of, think about joining the channel, and we will see you next video or next live stream. Appreciate it, guys.